You want to ask people if they can hear you.
Hmm?
You're live.
How y'all doing?
Wait till they come in.
Can you see them?
When they come in, you can.
What's this?
Let's go, Big Fleece.
How y'all doing?
See, they're starting to come in. Can y'all hear him?
How y'all doing? Welcome. I'm glad y'all came in, right? Because I ain't gonna
Ask them if they can hear you.
Can y'all hear me? First of all, can you hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad you can't hear me, right? Because hey, look, I want to tell you something. Right?
Speak up, though.
I want to tell you something. You know, the other day ago, I had to go take somebody, a loved one, to the Northern Hospital. She was in pain, her legs and hips. So I went there with her. But I got bored with waiting and all. You know, I already waiting and all that stuff. You sitting there, and then they ain't got no air on or nothing like that. You sitting there like here. And you trying to, you trying to. So I told the person that I was with that I'm going outside. I'm going out there to smoke a cigarette. So I went outside. So while I was out there, this guy, security officer, with a ponytail, right? He come out there and he said, "Hey, I know you. I know what I know you from the internet. Oh yeah, you Fleece Johnson. Yeah, this and that." And so, but he asked me a question. He said, I never thought I'd run into you. He said, but I want to ask you, what is prison like? And I told him, this guy with the ponytail, the security officer, he said, what is prison like? He said, I've never been. He said, I don't want to go. But he said, I've been curious. What is it really like? And I looked at that ponytail he had hanging on the back of his head and the way he was standing. And and I went out and did a little observing. I looked at him up and down. I said, to you, prison would be like a paradise because they would fuck your brains out. Yeah, they'll screw your brains out. You with the little pretty ponytail, sitting there with your little tight pants on, going up there. He said, oh no, I'm not going. He said, I never been in trouble. He said, thank you. Can I hug you? I said, no. Hug me for what? See, they think they gonna catch me off guards out here, right? And so when he walked away, I didn't want to see him walking away, but I was curious, right? I said, I want to see who this is, right? They ran up on me. And when he walked away, he was throwing that little booty and it was popping. He was like trying to pop it, like walking Turk as he walked. So, but anyway, what I want to talk to y'all about is something like a person asked me the other day, he said, since you been out, this girl asked me, she said, I've been wanting to ask you. She said, because I got a boyfriend locked up. I said, what's the question? She said, what's the time limit on a man locked up that you think he will begin to mess around in the prison system with, sissies? I can't answer that question because the way I told them, and this is true, most people that come in, they already gay. They already gay. Already gay, didn't nobody know it. You know, they out there in society carrying them big old pistols, running around talking about who they gonna knock out. You don't know me. Look at my record. Throwing people off. And but when you see them in prison without the gun, when everybody turned their backs on them, say, you know what? We done talked to you, told you to stay out of trouble. You wouldn't. You went to jail. You went to prison. Now you calling me. I got bills to pay. You asking me to send money. I ain't gonna send you shit. Then they realize that they gotta get some money somewhere. So somebody in the prison would say, they're spotted. You know, somebody eat good every day. You gotta hustle. See, people don't realize that prison, you got to hustle to survive in life like you do on the streets. Yeah, you do. If you want to really survive in prison, you got to hustle. If ain't nobody sending you money, everybody turn their back on you, you done burnt your last bridge, you got to hustle. And so the freaks in there, they waiting on it. So they'll tell somebody that done had his family turn their backs on, hey man, you want some of this chili? It smells good, cook good. He go on and get the chili. So he take and put some medication stuff in it, stir it up. Hey man, just when you done with it, clean my bowl out. Dude said, yeah, thank you, thank you. And he said, eat, and go clean the man bowl out and all this stuff. Then he start feeling real sleepy. Cause he didn't see what dude put that chili, right? So now he arching his back, yawning. Dude tell him, say, man, you sleepy, bro? Yeah, man. I'm sleepy. Oh, God. Quan, you know, lay in the bed, man. Quan, lay down, bro. He gone in this man's room, sat down on the bed. Dude gave him about 15 minutes, you know, so the stuff that he put in the chili can work, right? So he going out, flip him over. Reach up on him, undo his pants, pull it down, see it, look, that butt. And I look at it and be like, oh my God. Then next thing you know, get on up in it. No resistance, no trouble, no none of that. You know, do his thing, pull out of him, pull his pants up. And so next thing you know, dude wake up. He already know. But I won't say what's up to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Man, I love you guys, man. But I'm telling my story and I'm telling the truth, right? People always let me see if I can read some somebody got a question. You know, like I'm looking through a computer, right? And I'm trying to read your question. If you got a question you want me to answer, I'm gonna answer your question, right? Truthful, real, no hold back, no nothing. I got love for you. And what? And my agent might have to read you my question because here's the reason why. You know I'm 65, right? And when I went through all that old stuff, I think I got glaucoma on this eye. And I gotta look close, until I get some glasses, right? I gotta look close. So if somebody got a question, if one of y'all got a question, you want me to answer, I answer it, right? And I don't care what is it?
Hit the like button, share.
What's that at?
Tell Leon, hit your like button
Hit your like button
and share it.
and share it. Hit your like button and share it. So I want to answer your questions. That's what I want to do. Because I know some of you got some questions for me. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer truthful. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna do none of that. I'm gonna answer your questions because they mean something to me. I'm real. I came on this show telling you I'm real, and so let me finish my story about the booty. So it's actually happened. So and I knew the guy that it happened to, right? And he went for it. So I'm like, I'm set back. I don't approach people like that, but I know things. And so people don't realize that when you get in prison, man, it ain't my fault, nobody else's fault. It's the government's fault that you got prisons that men got to be heard, women got to be there. They can't be put together. This is a white man's thing. But we see what it causes. You put grown men in a prison, no matter what they crime, you put them in the prison. The crime ain't got nothing to do with it. They won't. After about 10, 15, it ain't gonna take no 10, 15 years to realize you need something to penetrate. You ain't even gonna even feel like a man until you can penetrate. Who wants to lay in the bed 24/7 and masturbate? Not me. I'm not gonna do it. And a girl asked me the other day ago, she said, when you went to prison, how much time did you have starting off? I said, I had 10 years. 10 put on the shelf with tail for 5 years. Juvenile. See, I turned 16 in prison, but people don't realize that I was I was 14 when I first hit jail. Turned 15 in jail. Turned 16 in prison. Never had a woman, never kissed, never did none of that. End up doing 40 years, bro. So you gonna tell me that all this time I'm growing up from a child to an adult in the penitentiary that I shouldn't want no booty? Booty. But I was trying to learn how to be a person. It's just the thing. I was taken from my mama at an early age. My crime, what was it? Stealing a car, armed robbery. Nobody get hurt. Nobody get shot. Nobody get killed. And I got to do all this time. So when I get up in that penitentiary, yeah, I'm frustrated. I got people in there that got in there for baby rape, killing people, manslaughter. They get 6, 8 years. I ain't did nothing.
You got a couple questions.
What's the question?
Jordan King.
Jordan King.
He asked, why didn't Big Hurt from Prison Talk chase booty in prison when he did 11 years? It's a guy named Big Hurt that's on the internet. He did 11 years. I guess he did.
Okay, Big Hurt. I'm gonna answer your question.
No, the question is from Jordan King.
Jordan King about Big Hurt. Were you in prison with Big Hurt? First of all, you're gonna ask me a question. Why didn't somebody call Big Hurt?
Big Hurt.
Big Hurt Chase Booty in prison, and he did 11 years. Okay. Did you do the 11 years with him? No. So you going on what you was told that he didn't do it. What he told you. Man, I did 11 years, man. Nigga, I was strong, nigga. I ain't do nothing. Okay, if you didn't do nothing, why you got to sit there and talk about it? Why you got to try to go out of your way to convince somebody you didn't do nothing? I don't know him, and really, whatever he did, I didn't do on him. I'm not throwing nothing at him, but I'm saying, come on, man. If you didn't do nothing, why you gonna sit there and talk? Hey, man, yeah, I'm glad to be out, man. Yeah, I did 11 years, bro. 11. Oh, no, I ain't messing around. I mean, I didn't ask you, did you mess around? You gonna just break it out like that? So, when you ask me a question, I'm gonna keep it real with you. And that's my response. Is there any more questions? I like to answer. I mean, truthfully, I would do the best that I can. I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all know it. I don't know it. I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Hey, Killmaster said he swear he saw a Instagram reel, a short reel, where you had on a wig in a halfway house selling booty.
What was his name? Killmaster. Come on, man, with that crazy stuff, bro. Whoever you are, man, ain't love to you, bro. They say that your question is, did you saw a video of me in a halfway house with a wig on, selling booty. Hey, I love you, bro. I love you to death, right? But no, it's not true. And what a halfway house would that be, right?
There's another question.
Okay, I love you, though. I love y'all questions, so come
this
on
is
with
from Burn.
Burn.
Did you get married in prison?
No, I didn't get married in prison. It's illegal under the United States Constitution. Back in them days, they didn't have gay sex marriage. There was no law. Now, as far as unmarried things, like penitentiary marriage and stuff, no, I didn't do it either. But no, I didn't get married.
Guy named Rick James.
Rick James, what's your question?
He said there's a YouTuber named Scheme Team.
A YouTuber named Scheme Team.
That says he sees you and wants you, Fleece.
Says he sees me and wants me.
Said hit him up.
Hit him up. Well, hey, you know what? I'm going to keep it real with everybody out there, just like I do with my wife, right? She knows my business. So I'm packing 11.5 inches. That's what I'm packing. I could take my watch off of my arm on whatever hole I put it in that same hole on my thing. That's how thick I am. And I'm circumcised. So whoever you are, they talk about you want to get with me. Do you actually think if I consented that you can actually handle me? Think about that.
We got another Pastor Yoda.
Pastor Yoda.
How did you meet your wife?
How did I meet my wife? Well, when I got out of prison, Pastor, I was working for a temp agent, and my wife was working the same thing. And one day, I just came back from Indianapolis, Minnesota. When I got out parole, I decided that I need a wife, man. I need somebody, there. I want a mama's lady, somebody that can stand up to me, make me back there, stuff like that. So when I seen her on the bus, man, she looked at me and I looked at her and I smiled and she turned her head around and when she looked back and I blinked at her, she smiled. I knew I had her. But that's how we met, was on the talk bus. But we got cars and stuff now. But I'm doing a little better. But that's how I met her.
We got another one from J Hay 98.
J Hay 98?
Yeah.
I'm gonna answer you.
When you were locked up, how many fights did you get into?
When I was locked up, how many fights did I get into? Well, I don't know. Well, I had a fight with Lil Money. He was three something, 300 and something pounds. They call him Lil Money out of Lexington, Larry Green. Go down there to weight power. He works out with 600. He stole me, hit me first, stole me, and the inmates broke it up. Cause the guards, they said, man, the guards don't get locked up. So somebody told me somebody gave him a knife. So I said maybe he done got paranoid. He feel that Fleece Johnson ain't gonna let you hit him and not get you back.
Don't get into the story. How many guys?
But I whooped him. I had a fight with him. I whooped Raymond Stevenson. I had a fight with Donnie Kelty. I had a fight with 88. I had a fight with dozens of people. To be truthful, I can't even give you an actual but the closest I can come I say about I had over 100 fights. I know that's easy. I'm just going. That's minimum. That's minimum. It is.
Thank Dakotas for his donation.
Who?
Dakotas.
Dakotas. I thank you for your donation. Yes, I really do.
And he said it's a guy named Tyra Moore from Indianapolis.
Tyra Moore from Indianapolis.
His channel is called Facts, Law, and Evidence.
Facts, Law, and Evidence.
When he saw you, he said he wished he could have you.
When he saw me, he said he wished he could have me. Okay, what part of me do you wish you could have? The front, or the back, or both? I'm a full package. I'm a package. I'm a package. And in what way would you like to have me? What's his name?
Who's that?
The one that said he wants to have me.
His name is Tyra Moore.
Tyra Moore. Hey, much love to you, Tyra Moore. But I'm married.
Got another question. Do you have any kids?
And somebody else asked, do I have any kids? No. I didn't even get a chance to make kids. And I don't really feel I love kids to death, and I babysit kids even right now. I got some kids I babysit, but no, I don't have no kids. I wish I had some, though. I don't feel bad about it because the Bible said a day is coming when the people that can't have kids is going to be called blessed. That's how bad the world's going to be.
You got another donation from, I can't even pronounce the word. It's YAARAMIR.
YAARAMIR.
Then YAAGR.
And YAGAR.
YAAGR. Thanks for the donation.
Yeah, I thank you for your donation. For real, I need it. Because this is why I need it. If this is why I need donation. Now, like I told y'all before, you take a 16-year-old child, put him in a penitentiary around serial rapists, killers, child molesters, the worstest of the worst, and put him in the middle and leave him for 40 years. And when I get out, because I rebelled against them in prison, when I got out there, the system set up to take me down. All this stuff on the internet that I rape people, stuff that I ain't never did, right? So when I go try to apply for a job, and the people at the company always tell me, man, that hey, man, you're a blessing, you're God sent. But when they see your internet stuff, they say we got to release you. And so it's hard for me out here trying to survive out here being a citizen, working for a living. I got skills. I can do carpentry. I can do drywall. I can lay brick. I can do patios, windows, doors. I done it out here under the table. That's the only way I can get paid out here, man.
Got another question. This is from Tight End 12 2000.
Tight End 12 2000. What's Tight End 12 2000 question?
If you could go back, would you have just done your time and got out, or did you think it was better to disrupt the system?
If I can go back, when I see the good that it did, when I disrupt the system, the good that it did, the $200 million lawsuit for all inmates came from me. Then when you look at all the corrections and anybody in that police thing that get hazardous pay, it comes from me. So from my rebellion, a lot of good emerged. So if I could go all the way back, I'd do the same thing. Probably a little better.
Another donation in question, Shay Baby.
Shay Baby.
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you for the donation, Shay Baby.
And that question is, would you still engage in rated X activities with men if your wife was okay with
it? I love you. I love you. That's a good question. Would I still engage in sexual activities with me if my wife was okay with it? I'm going to answer your question like this truthfully. Whatever I want to engage into, it don't have nothing to do with my wife. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. And if my wife was okay with it, no, I wouldn't do it because I stopped gay activities. It's something that I got off into. Then I say to myself, I said, it ain't for me. I don't down those that do it. I still got love for everybody engaged in it. I'd rather move on.
And Juan Colonel USA, thanks for the donation.
Juan Colonel USA, thanks for your donation. And I appreciate you, for real. It makes a difference in my life. Because like I done had jobs out here. I don't like to ask for nothing. I'm not on the corner, hold up a sign, talking about I need money. I'm not gonna ask nobody for that. I can work, man. I love working. But the lies that they put on the internet that I was a raper and all that stuff, it scared a lot of people, man. They wouldn't give me no jobs, man.
Ken Woodruff, thanks for the donation.
Ken Woodruff, thanks for your donation too.
Got a question. Can you do an interview with Big Hurt?
Yeah. Can I do an interview with Big Hurt? First, here's how I do this. I go through the process, right? I want to do everything right. Interview with anybody. Clothes on, clothes off, naked, whatever. It's up to my agent. Contact my agent, Big Hurt, Big Lee, Hustle of Spirit, If he's okay with it, are you okay with it? First of all, I'm gonna ask him. He's in the room. Are you okay with it?
We'll talk. We'll talk.
He said he'll talk to you. So contact Big Lee and tell me what you're talking about. As far as I'm concerned, I'll be true to you, real with you, all of you. You want to do an interview with me? Contact Big Lee at Hustler Spirit. Clothes on, clothes off, whatever. Yeah, I'm at real.
I know a lot of people ask about your height.
My height? He said a lot of people ask about my height. I'm only 5'11". I'm 5'11", but I got I got a reach. But somebody else asked me the other day ago about, do I ever think when I'm off to myself, do I ever let my mind go back to some sexual activities that I had with men? Yes. But you come out of prison. When I came out of prison, I came out a changed man. You know what I'm saying? I came out with just trying to do good out here in society, right? Try to take myself away from all the drama stuff.
Tell Marcel Carey, thanks for the donation.
Marcel Carey, thanks for your donation. I appreciate you. Is that a man?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, I wish I could give you a hug. But I think he ain't gonna like that, right? So I'll give you a handshake. Thank you for that. And I wish somebody else can ask me some tough questions, Let me tell you a question my wife asked me.
Thank Juan Colonel USA for donation again.
Juan Colonel USA's second donation.
And he says,
Thank you.
Mike Wright out of Oklahoma.
Mike Wright out of Oklahoma.
He wants a shout out, so shout out Mike Wright.
Mike Wright out of Oklahoma. Yeah, shout out. You know what I'm saying?
You got another one. John Grigg, thank him for the donation.
John Grigg, thank you for your donation. That's real, for real.
He said, love you, Fleece. Love to see you free. Hear your voice. Y'all won't find more of a truthful person than Fleece.
Yeah, I heard all you said, and that is true. Because here's what people don't realize. I gave up my life in the penitentiary because I only had 10 years to make life better for everybody in there. That's what prolonged I fought for people.
That one name we can't pronounce, the Y-A-A-R-A-M-R.
Y-A-R-M-A-R.
No, Y-A-A.
Y-A-A.
R-A-M-R.
Y-A-M-A-R.
Y-A-A-G-R.
Y-A-A-G-A.
Thanks for donation.
Thank you for your donation.
And he wants you to throw a 4-punch combo to show us your speed.
You want to see a 4-punch combo? Sure.
Make sure they can see you on there.
I said, Dad, look, let me show you something. So I ain't really, do you see it? You see it?
There you go. That's enough.
I mean, it's something. I'm 65, but I got speed in me. As a matter of fact, I was put to the test on a job site one day. And the guy told me, he said, I'm MMA. I came in, I put my feet on the table in the break room. I was wrong. I took it off. I wiped the table off. He said, I know who you are. You think you tough? You gonna fight me, man. I said, bro, I don't want you. He said, I'm MMA. So he said, when I realized he wasn't gonna come down off of that. And yeah, true enough, you probably be able to take me now. But I said, you know what? Let's settle this like a gentleman. Let's settle like a gentleman. Let's go on outside, bro. And when he turned his back, I knocked him back.
Got another donation. Tell Mulaney Kitty.
Mulaney Kitty.
Thanks for the donation.
Is that a woman?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Mulaney
Kitty. Ooh.
Got a comment for you. If you haven't.
Kitty, I bet you something else. Thank you, though. I wish I could hug you right now. Kitty, I wish I could hug you.
She said if you haven't, you should sue Vlad for fraud statements. You have the paperwork to prove him wrong. That's some good money you can get.
All right. Here's what I'm going to propose to you, Kitty. Because like I told you, I'm always real and keep it real with my fans. And I ain't going to never deceive you. Contact my agent, Big Lee of Hustler Spirit. If you want to pursue a lawsuit.
No, you pursue it. They can't pursue it.
I pursue it. See, when you do a lawsuit, y'all don't realize you got to have money to bring it to the court. You got to pay a certain amount for the court to say, okay, we'll consider this. You got to have researchers and stuff. You got to make sure you're suing the right person. You got to have somebody to get very full name. You got to, do a whole lot of stuff that I don't have the transportation and means right now. See, that's the only thing that is stopping me. I don't have the funds to go at him right now. Because if I did, I would. And if I had the transportation right now, I'd be at his doorstep knocking on his door. Come on up out of there, man.
You got another donation, Kenwood Drive.
Kenwood Drive donation. Thank you very much.
He got a question.
What's your question? What's his question?
You said you never raped anybody.
I never did.
But you say we could do it the easy way or the hard way.
Look, check this out. Kenwood Drive. I said I never raped anyone, but I said you can do it the easy way or the hard way. Check this out. You got somebody in front of you. Let's say, and you got somebody in front of you. So you tell them, what's up? He said, what you mean? I said, you know what I like? I've been locked up too long. I done got some, and I want some more. He said, what? But I'm not like it. I said, you ain't like what? I don't do gay stuff. And I say, okay. I'm not asking you to do gay stuff. I'm telling you what I like. And what I like is you. And if I want you, I got to have you. And I need you. I need some release. Now, he comes to me and say, hey, promise me you're going to keep this between just me and you. And I'll give you this butt and I'll make it good to you. I'm like, yeah. And so when I come up out of it, that ain't rape. It's consensual.
All right, next question. Marcel Carey donated.
Thank you. Is that a woman?
He said, yes, I'm a man and I will take the handshake, LOL.
Yes, you would take the handshake. Yeah, bro, I ain't going to come at you like that. See, here's another thing. I don't come at people. Just meet somebody and come at them wrong. I'm respectful. I'm very respectful. Very much respectful.
You got another donation from Kenneth Lamont X.
Kenneth Lamont X.
Lamont X. Thanks for the donation.
Yeah, thank you for your
And he
donation.
also said Tyra Moore from Facts, Law, and Evidence is in the chat right now.
Tyra Moore from
Indianapolis, from
Indianapolis.
Facts, Law, and Evidence is in the chat.
It's in Facts, Law, and Evidence is in the chat. Okay, thank you. Thank you for real.
Here it is. Facts, law, and evidence said Fleece is handsome as
Facts, law, and
as
evidence
F
said I'm handsome in what?
as the F word. I don't want to say it.
Yeah, it's hey, maybe I am. That's just the part you see of me now. Just think of what the other part looks like. Yeah, just think of that. It's something. I'm telling you. I know what everything. We know what good looks like. It's just like if I go to the supermarket, see an apple. I can tell if it's a good apple by the looks of it. A bad apple. I can touch it. I can tell. I can look at it and see. I'm like that. I'm a good apple. Mm-mm. I'll tell you, boys, parts of me you ain't seen.
Another question
Another.
says, Fleece, do you think your family love you the same since you got out?
Do I think my family love me the same since I get out? No. You know why? It's a thing that goes on in all families. All families have that. Fighting among the siblings, growing up together, not liking each other. That sometimes you find families where brothers and sisters they stick together. Everybody, but in most black families, you ain't gonna find that unity and love, man. So I'm not with the fake stuff. I keep it real. I know when somebody loves me. I did all that time, love wasn't shown from them, and now that I'm out, it's fake love. I know what fake love is, so but I'm fine with it. Go on, live your life. I'm gonna live mine. I don't need you. You need me before I need you. Believe it.
Another question.
Another question.
Do you smoke marijuana?
Do I smoke marijuana? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Smoke the hell out of it. You know why? Because, first of all, everybody out here in society is doing something. The rich people, the White House, they drinking. They do champagne. Other people do tequila. You got other people do pills. You got the pill heads. Then you got people doing prescription pills from doctors to keep it legal, all the way down. Because we are living in a stressed world right now. Everybody, I don't care if you take a cup of coffee, if it relaxes you, it's just like a drug. My choice of drug to relax me is smoking. Snoop Dogg shit. That's me. I'm just keeping it real when I can. And I'm careful when I do. But I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I have. And that's a tough question to ask me though, because well, really, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Whatever person think about me is what you think about me. That's on you. I know who I am. You know, I know what type of man I am and what type of person I am. So whatever you think about me, that's your thoughts. D. I want to talk to you about something else. I had a interview I did other day, well, yesterday with what was their name?
The Thought Thieves.
The Thonties. Three black beautiful women came from Louisville. The Thonties. They on YouTube. And they came to, and y'all check them out too, the Thonties. I mean, they popping right now. They got the broadcast. That's a big thing, and they doing good. And they beautiful black women. They wanted to come and ask me some questions, which they did yesterday. And they got one in the group they call Buns. Oh, God. She was Buns for real. But I love they one of them. And I appreciate them. And they knew that all this internet stuff, it ain't me. They know. They done did their research. They know who I am. I'm a cool dude. I'm a good man. Good people, period. I just got caught up when I went to prison. I fought them. I fought them people in prison from the day I went in until the day they threw me out. They threw me out. I cussed them all the way I cussed the parole board. And they said, we gave you parole. And here I am. But they threw me out of here because they had a plan, right? They had something set up out of here. All this internet stuff. They're going to try to run me crazy out of here, stop me from getting jobs. I had a whole lot of good jobs, man. I was a machine operator. I worked in plastic companies, water companies. I did assembly lines. I did all kinds of electronic stuff, man. I did houses. I even worked in Senator Gerald Neal. I did his windows in his house here in Louisville. So, but when they found out all this internet lies and stuff, now I got a job. Now I got to sit there and figure out how I'm going to feed myself, feed my wife, and not go out here and steal. I had an opportunity to sell. My name's big in the streets. I got friends from the hood that came to me, gave me this. They gave me so much dope to sell, but I told them, I don't do it. I'm not gonna sell nothing that I think will hurt somebody. Hell. So I'm doing interviews.
Another question? Do you want kids?
Do I want kids?
I mean, it's kind of too late to want them now, but
no, it ain't too late to want them. I love the hell out of them. I love them. And the way I was thinking last night, I said, if I'm not able to fulfill my destiny, have a kid, name him after me as a junior, and let him proceed where I couldn't, let him go a little farther. If he can't fulfill it, let his kids go a little. So, yeah, I wish I had one, man. Is there somebody out there who would like to provide me that opportunity to, do it?
Got a constant product donated.
Say thank you. Thank you, constant product.
Got
Do
a
you
question.
have a bathroom up
Got
here?
a question.
I need it right now. I need to go to the bathroom. Can y'all hold for a minute? Please. Please. Yeah. What is it? Got to tell you, man, I got a problem right there. I don't go to the, which one, where is it at?
I'm sure. Hey, what's up? This is Big Lee. I'm just stepping in for a few minutes. I can't answer none of the questions you're going to ask him.
Yeah, I'm back. Yes, I got a lot of questions.
What's up, man?
You ready?
We got to get you some glasses. All the questions are right here.
Right. I got to get glasses.
Appreciate it, April.
Can I answer?
What's up, Blue Blood? What's that, royalty? Thank you, Enes. What's up, Deacon? What's that, Deacon of Reality? Leisha L, thank you. Appreciate it. Tabitha 832. Oh, yeah. I'm a New England fan. See what I'm doing in Pittsburgh. We ain't all that good this year, but we're going to be all right. I'm going to let the star get back in here because, I ain't with this camera thing.
Excuse me. I thank y'all for the little patience you gave me right there. You gotta go. So is there another question? He was right. I'm looking at a computer and I know I need glasses, but I don't have the means or the funds to afford it right now. So it is what it is. I make do with whatever my eyes allow me. So is there another question? He's looking on another phone for your questions. I can't read it right here because my eyes is like, let me see. How about, what's up,
You
Biggie?
go out of the camera view when you do that.
Oh, I do. So you going to ask, give me some questions, please? I want to tell you this, though. I still want to know what it feels like. All my dreams in prison, man, when I used to watch movies and see families develop through movies, babies. I wonder back how that feels, to know that you brought a life into this world, man. Bro, this is your baby. I wish I could feel that, man. That would be like if I can just pick a baby up and say, "This is me. This is my baby, my child." Oh boy, you talking about a beautiful thing. But that's what happens when
tell everybody to like and share. Tell everybody to like and share.
Everybody that like, share. Like and share. Like and share. But I wish I could feel it. But when I get out, somebody asked me, since you've been out, have you seen any difference out here? Yeah. I thought I was in another world because when I was growing up, we didn't see what women doing now, fighting. They didn't do all that. There wasn't no women fighting. They fight hard now. I mean, they fight like men. I mean, throwing. And I'll be like, what? And then you don't see, I see a change around in relationships where men's had a job, taking care of the family. And then we got now women doing it.
Constant product.
So
would you take Chris Hansen's cheeks like in the Boondocks?
Chris Hansen's cheeks?
Chris Hansen's off of MSNBC.
I know who Chris Hansen is. Hey, you know what Chris Hansen?
Did you just call him Chris Hansen?
No, Chris Hansen.
Oh, okay, Chris.
He ain't no Hansen, nothing. But Chris Hansen, listen, man. Yeah, I know y'all did me wrong, Chris Hansen. Y'all know y'all took me out there and made, tell me how much money land to people that I'm this and I'm it. It ain't right, man. And then now that I'm out, a lot of people didn't ever think I'd get out. And when I cussed the parole board out, that should have sealed it for me never getting out. But they threw me out. Because they realized at that point I didn't care no more. I would fight y'all to my death in her. And they threw me out.
Got another donation again from that YAARAMIR. YAARAMIR. YAAGR.
YAAGR.
Thanks for the donation.
Yeah, thank you for your
donation. He's telling facts, laws, and evidence. The guy from Indy.
Facts, laws, evidence.
To put $1 with his questions.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
I do appreciate it. And come with the questions. And I will answer them. I will answer them truth. I'm not going to lie about nothing. And see, here's the reason why I won't lie, man. Is because we have a situation in this country, all over the world, and people is seeing it, where it's a breakdown in family, relationships, in marriages, in social standing. And so I have knowledge of it. And, my heart goes out to y'all. Yeah. Because when I was doing my little 40 in prison, I'm thinking I went through something. But when I got out and seen what people went through 40 years out here on the streets compared to what I went through wasn't nothing. These people went through some real serious pain out here. And I wish I could just hug every one of y'all, man. I know what it feels like to be in a pain. I wish I could just hug everybody. Me. Hug you, man. Tell you it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Be strong. It's going to be all right. You got to be strong. Yeah, I wish I could. So if you got some more questions, I'd like to answer. Anything. I mean, just ask me some hard questions. Tough questions. Personal questions. Questions that you say, I don't want to offend. You won't offend me. Ask them. You offend me if you don't ask me questions. So ask me whatever you want to ask me. I will answer you truthfully. The best in my knowledge. I will. What am I drinking? Water. You believe that? It ain't water. It's tequila.
Go ahead and show them free promo.
Who?
Go ahead and show them.
That's
Julio.
Julio, man. I ain't no drunk, man. People that didn't. I'm not really a drinker for real. I smoke them. I prefer to do things right. Now, here's what nobody has ever asked me. What is my stance on crime, violence, killings? What do I hold on it? Do I condemn it? Or do I, I'm like this. I came out here from prison and, man, I was seeing all that stuff happening out here, killings and senseless stuff. And I used to sit up there and I used to say, man, that's wrong, man. That's wrong. Do it, man. It's wrong. And I encountered some people out here. I don't know what spirit done got up in them. But whatever it was came at me so wrong that it crossed my mind a couple of times. But I said, no, don't even go there. And since I've been out, man, I've been like a model citizen out here. I've been helping people. Whenever I do, get money, I feed hungry people, poor people with little pennies I had when I did. But I always look out for them, bring them in the house, give them showers, share my clothes with them. Understand me. We all got to stick together, man. It's the only way it's gonna work. We gotta have somebody in our corner.
Another donation from Levi.
A donation from Levi.
Yeah, and a question.
Thank you, Levi. And your question is
the spirit male or female, like the body is either male or female?
Is the spirit no, I know what it means. Male or female, like the body is male and female. It's both. Because here's why I say it's both. Because the spirit that comes from God. The same spirit that Jesus said when he left, I'm going to send a comfortable to keep you comfortable. The spirit of the Holy Ghost, it don't only enter men's, it enter women's too. It's both. It can be for both. It can be both.
And another question and donation from Melon and Kitty.
Melon and Kitty donation. And the question is?
She says, start a GoFundMe for Fleece so people can donate. So tell them your GoFundMe, the real Fleece.
My what?
Your GoFundMe.
What's that mean?
The GoFundMe account you got, the real Fleece.
Yeah. I got a cash app called the Real Fleece.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna have to start you another GoFundMe. So right now you got a cash app though.
Yeah, cash app GoFundMe called the Real Fleece. If you want to donate, I would appreciate it, man. You just don't know how. Look, imagine getting out of prison. Now I cussed the parole board out, and so they take me. They come and tell me the same day, you made parole. I said, when I'm getting out? They said, tomorrow. I said, tomorrow? Shit. So when I go to a halfway house, I don't have nobody. I don't know my family, surviving family's phone numbers, addresses. Ain't nobody been in contact with me. I don't have no support system. None. But I made it. Because you know what? I support me up here.
Got another donation from Tamos 2. Tamos 2.
Tamos 2, thank you for your donation.
The question is, Fleece, did you ever give up the cheeks in prison?
Your question is, did I ever give up the cheeks in prison? Yeah, I did. In my book. In my book, man. I'm writing a book, right? And I know y'all have questions, and I want to put them questions in my book for real. Because y'all know I'm going to keep it live and real, man. So, imagine you at 15, turned 16 in prison. And at a time when the prison was just filled with freaks. What would you done?
Got another one here from Sherman Clump donation.
Sherman Clump donation. They have a question?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sherman Clump.
It says, is there more about the little person that was evil? The little guy, the little midget that killed the 3 kids?
Yeah, there is something about it. The little midget that killed them kids, little jockey. Yeah. Here's something evil about it. The Kentucky prison system created a program called a dog program. That's when giving dogs a second chance, so they take inmates and say, we want you to train these dogs for a loving family, because if you can't, we're going to have to put them down. But they choose the inmates that they don't just tell it murder or just kill them. You got to have a certain amount of institutional clear conduct, like a year. and you got to be, the type of inmate like a role model, and they give you the dog. Let me tell you this: at midget, them dogs that them dudes train in them dogs is so good. I said, man, show me a dog trick. He said, shake down. The dog threw his paws up on the wall and he petted the dog down like he's shaking him down. I said, good. But soon that dog saw that midget, it went nuts. Any dog that sees that midget, I don't know if they can see a spirit in them or what. They go crazy. They try to break the chain. They got to pull him back. So yeah, it is something bad about him. That was an evil thing he did.
Got another donation from Blue Blood Royalty.
Blue Blood Royalty, thank you for your donation.
It says, did you want to stay in prison?
Good question. Did I want to stay in prison? I wanted to get out. True. I mean, that's all the inmates' fantasies, to get out someday. We even fantasize about it, even though we think we'll never get out, we still wish we could. But when I got out and I had to go through all this hell out of here, I said, man, I've been better off where I was at. Because if you realize it, I did call 911. They had me on parole for 7 years. I called 911 and said, I ain't doing this parole stuff. Send me back to prison. I had to do 1 extra year and I came off, killed all that parole stuff. But I never feared nothing out of her in society, because I know when I was in prison before I got out, yeah, I lived way better in her. Sorry to say it, than I did out here.
Got another donation from Tamos 2.
Tamos 2, no donation.
It says, can you tell us the story when you gave up cheeks?
I can tell you this. In the book that I'm writing, and it's gonna be published this year.
No, it'll be next year.
Next year. My agent said next year. I haven't done this year, but he'll go through the publishing process next year. Them answers, them questions, I will have answers for them. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna have answers for them. Yes, I will.
Another donation from Constant Prada.
Another donation from Constant who?
Prada.
Thank you.
Fleece, why you let them bust your cheeks, bro?
Constant Prada. I can hug you, man. Hey, come here, let me hug you. Why did let me tell you who you probably is. You probably somebody sitting back with a beer in your hand or a drink. Just having a little fun. I love you, man. But I answer that question in my book. Get my book. You'll see that question. I love the question, right?
Another donation from Official Rico Finesser.
Another donation. Thank you.
What was prison like during the 9/11 attacks in 2001?
Man, I'm glad you asked me. What was the prison like during here's what, I'm going to tell you the truth. This is what the no politicians talk about, none of the news outlets. I was in prison during 9/11. I was in the last cell. I'll never forget it. They said, man, we under attack. Turn on the TV, y'all. Everybody was hollering, every cell hollering at the cell next to it. So I turned it on. I'm standing there like this, looking up at the TV, CNN. Let me tell you what happened. Yeah, we wanted to go to war, but here's what we understood. If you can recall Timothy McVeigh, the Americans executed him as a terrorist. They showed this all over TV, Americans celebrating that they killed this man. As soon as they executed him, That's when 9/11 occurred. See, they hit a nerve to them terrorists. They hit a nerve when they killed dude and broadcasted it all over TV celebrating. So when they did 9/11, they showed them over in their country celebrating that they did us like it. But I was locked up, man. I'm telling you, it was a very tough, scary moment because all the prisoners, we knew there was a law out from the John F. Kennedy era that if there a war occurred within the country, you have to execute all the prisoners. That was an actual law out. You know, as you know, when a war proceed inside the prison from a foreign country, execute the prison. And so everybody was worried, man, what's going on, man? And so, you know, if we think it's going to, so we had to get confirmation from the warden that we straight because we was going to go all out. I'm not going to let you walk up on me and shoot me with nothing. You know, I'll come to you. So, yeah.
Got another, first TK Kirkland to resubmit his question. I lost track.
TK Kirkland, resubmit your question. My agent lost it, please.
We got another donation from that one word, that name that we can't pronounce. YAAMIR.
I know, I love y'all, boy.
YAAGR.
They got a question too, though.
Yes, tell them thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And
they said free Max B.
Free Max B.
Do you wear dentures in the house on the low?
Do you wear dentures in the house on the low? No. Here's what happened. You know, they took my teeth in prison. That'll be in my book too. And so out here, I met a friend, and before I met my wife, and she got me some teeth. You know, the gold, all that old stuff, dentures. And then one day she got the front. She said, you know, if it wasn't for me, you know, I'm the one that made you look good when you got out, you know, and all this. You know, we weren't doing sex or nothing. You know, we supposed to be friends, right? Then she would come out with me. I said, you know what? I pulled him out, slammed him on the ground, and stomped him. I don't need nothing from nobody, bro. Not like that. I ain't battling or nothing.
You got a donation from Facts, Law, and Evidence out of Indianapolis.
Facts, Law, and Evidence out of Indianapolis.
Got a message for you.
What's your message?
Said, Fleece, I got your cherry on whenever you're ready.
Oh, boy, I love y'all. You got Cheerios? Make sure you got some strawberry. Bananas. I love Cheerios, man. I really do. Some brown sugar. I'll be the brown sugar. I love them, man. I love them. They like to talk. I want to hear them talk. Yeah.
We're still waiting on the question from TK Kirkland. We lost
still
track
waiting on a question from TK Kirkland. We lost track. You know, I'm gonna answer your question, but you know, like I say, I got like a glaucoma in this eye. So when I look at the screen right here to look at your questions, I'm way back here till I get to where I can afford a pair of glasses. I got to ask my agent off of his phone to read me your questions. So that's why it's taking so long.
Got another donation from Marvin K. Mooney.
Marvin K. Mooney.
It says, what's your take on the Israel and Gaza situation?
What's my take on the Israel and Gaza situation?
Do you even watch it?
Yeah, I do watch it, and I studied history when I was in prison. Not read it, studied. And so I know what Israel is in Gaza, and I know Hamas, and I know what they're about, the Muslims and all this. I think it's wrong. Remember in the Bible, them soldiers that ran up to John the Baptist, when they heard about Jesus giving eternal life, nobody else gave it. So they said, what can we do to inherit this? Soldiers. He said, see that you violence to no man. You soldiers, we don't have to kill nobody. And I think it's wrong. And I think it's wrong on both sides. See, it ain't a wrong-sided thing, Wrong, two wrongs don't make a right, right? Sure, Hamas fought them and killed them. They fighting Hamas and killing kids and stuff over there too. So it's not being spoken of. The whole war is wrong. It's not about the blaming Hamas or Israel. It's about stopping it. It's wrong, period. Ain't nobody right fighting that war. None, either side ain't right because they killing and they killing innocent on both sides. So it's not right.
All right, T.K. Kirkland.
T.K. Kirkland.
My question was, tell the story about when we were cellmates.
Tell the story about when we were cellmates. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna let you tell that, right? I don't remember being your cellmate, but
his name wasn't T.K. Kirkland when he was your cellmate anyway.
Well, whatever your name is, tell me. And then, tell me why were we cellmates? In what prison? In what cell house? See, if you could tell me that. I know you ain't just sat there talking. I don't remember you anyway, but in prison people got nicknames. I had a guy in there. He said his name was Switchblade. I said, who? He said, they call me Switchblade. I said, well, you switch? He said, man, I ain't with all that gay stuff. I said, well, what do you say they call you Switchblade? Well, you switch what? One side of your cheek to the other? Well, you want me to give you some credit like you a killer? We ain't seen no killers in here, bro. We ain't killers, we lovers. We want love. We want to love somebody. Switchblade. So he changed his name to his real name. Just so want nobody try to get his little booty. He is a nice little.
T.K. Kirkland is a comedian, so
T.K. Kirkland.
This ain't even him. This is not even him. So it's cool though. It's funny.
I love y'all. Hey, but I'm gonna let y'all know this though. Time is run out with the questions. I love y'all, and we're gonna pursue this again soon. And be on the lookout for that book. It's coming out. And boy, when it comes out, you're gonna be like, oh my God, for real. And it's gonna have pictures in it and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna show you something. So it is. I love y'all. Peace out. And thank you. Thank you. Hey, Buns.